gathering to the ceremony of the signing of the MOU between the University for Peace and the CodersTrust. In this for this opportunity, we have here the rector of the university, Dr. Francisco Rojas, and Dr. Aziz Ahmed here for the signing of the agreement. The first welcome remarks from the rector of the University for Peace, Francisco Rojas.
Good morning, good afternoon, Dr. Ahmed. It's a great pleasure and welcome to the University for Peace. This is a good opportunity to sign an MOU refer to how to understand words for communication peace. And I think this is one of the most important things today in a world with a plane of uncertainties, a world where increase the conflict, and an era where the environmental put a great challenge to the humanity. For that reason, this cooperation between the university and CodersTrust will be quite important. Thank you very much. Welcome to the University for Peace, and we have great expectation for this MOU.
Thank you very much, Rector Francisco Rojas. The University for Peace is an institution created by the General Assembly of the United Nations throughout the Resolution 3555 more than 4 years ago. The mandate of the University for Peace from the General Assembly is to train human resources on the area of peace. Throughout all these 40 years, we have changed a lot in how we achieve our mandate. Clearly, 40 years ago, this university was very strong in radio. We have a radio that will transmit here all the region because 40 years ago, radio was an important method to transmit the elements of peace building. Today, that we know radio is almost a curiosity on the world. That's why we are developing new ways of communicate, new ways to work. And as such, the university created a couple of years ago a Global Center of Innovation for Peace, because we understand that we need to research, we need to learn new ways to achieve our mandate. And we are pretty sure that with these works together, with this support and the mutual understanding between the CodersTrust and the University for Peace, we will be able to find new ways to work on the promotion of peace. And as such, I would like to give you the floor to Mr. Aziz Ahmed for his remarks.
Wonderful. Thank you, Rector and Vice Rector. And I'm very excited and privileged to represent CodersTrust on behalf of my colleagues in Bangladesh, USA, as well as elsewhere attending virtually with me. And also thank you, Honorable Minister. And I'm so honored and thankful for your presence. And it's late in the evening in Bangladesh, and I know from your leadership you are about fostering peace and education, and demonstrated over and again how that the uplifting youths with education, injecting ICT, as well as your leadership globally, and you didn't give a second thought, Honorable Minister, for your presence here with us. It means a great deal of for us, and demonstrate your sentimental alignment. So, with that, I have some data about the why we are doing this agreement, and that again, thank you, Melissa, for spearheading this agreement, and I'm so thrilled about this opportunity. The peace is a precondition to learning for progress and prosperity. The affiliation between CodersTrust and the University of Peace holds great significance in relation to world peace, education, job opportunities, and women empowerment. In today's world, where technology is rapidly advancing, digital skills have become essential for socio-economic development. Some of the data that I must mention here that how we can correlate between the University of Peace for Peace as well as what we've been doing globally with CodersTrust. It's over 700 million people, population are fighting for basic food. Over 2 billion people don't have their access to the internet. Over 2 billion population without access to clean water. Over 17 trillion will be lost because of the pandemic, and also the lack of educational attainment. Over billion youth entering job market with the risk of under or unemployed, with risk of under and unemployed circumstances. Just to put that in context, over 65% elementary school goers their jobs still don't exist. 45% of workforce will need to reskill or upskill in every 3 to 4 years. So what we do at the CodersTrust with these teaching technologies and IT skills globally. So for instance, we'll be introducing AI, cloud, and then advanced technology skills in the cloud computing and everything. So for instance, AI can help predict or prevent conflict and humanitarian crisis globally. Cloud computing can facilitate access to information and services for marginalized groups. Cybersecurity can protect human rights and democracy online, and data science can inform evidence-based policies and interventions for peace and development. So with that said, we both are global entities and proud of this partnership, of this mutual benefit for millions of youths, underprivileged, underemployed globally. Our mission is to promote global learning for peace and development for humanity. With that, I would like to introduce our Honorable Minister, the Chief Guest for today's event. And I'd like to read, if that's okay, to background of our honored guest. Honorable Minister of Education of Bangladesh, Dr. Moni, is a trailblazing leader, a seasoned politician, a qualified lawyer and doctor, and a staunch advocate for women's rights and education. Dr. Moni has been serving as the Minister of Education since 2019 after being elected as a Member of Parliament for the third consecutive term. She has been spearheading the reform and modernization of the education system of Bangladesh to ensure quality, equity and inclusiveness for all learners. She is also fostering digitalization, innovation and skills development education to prepare the young generation for the future. Before becoming the Minister of Education, Dr. Moni made history by being appointed as the first female Foreign Minister of Bangladesh in 2009. She played a key role in advancing Bangladesh's foreign policy interests, strengthening bilateral and multilateral relations, enhancing regional cooperation, and advocating for peace, security, human rights, and development. Dr. Moni has a rich and diverse background in medicine, law, public health. She holds a Master's of Public Health from Johns Hopkins University School of Public Health, Masters of Law from the University of London. She is a lawyer of the Bangladesh Supreme Court and has studied negotiations, conflict resolutions from the Harvard University. Dr. Moni is an inspiration to millions of people in Bangladesh and beyond, especially to young girls and women who aspire to pursue their dreams and make a difference in the world. She is a role model of excellence, integrity, courage, and compassion. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to Honorable Minister Dr. Dipu Moni.
I am humbled by by the introduction that you have given me. I hope that I can do justice to that. Honorable Rector of the University for Peace, Professor Francisco Rojas Aravena, Honorable Chairman of CodersTrust, Mr. Aziz Ahmed, all the dignitaries who have joined here in person at the campus of University for Peace in San Jose, Costa Rica, and also who have joined virtually from Bangladesh, USA, and elsewhere. Assalamu alaikum and a very good evening from Bangladesh. Maybe it's good morning or good afternoon to others. And now, such is the world now, because we join from all over the world, and times are very different at different places. It is my immense pleasure to witness such an amazing occasion. I understand how wonderfully this memorandum of understanding between the University for Peace and the CodersTrust has been orchestrated, and how time-befitting it is. My heartfelt congratulations to Mr. Aziz Ahmed, a man of commitment and a doer with a very pleasant personality, who has been contributing to the causes of humanity by building skilled communities across the globe for decades together and taking Bangladesh everywhere as a real ambassador. The University for Peace is an institution of higher education dedicated to the study of peace and training leaders for peace, having over 2,000 alumni hailing from more than 120 nations, where Bangladesh is also a part. I'm very happy to mention that the permanent mission of Bangladesh to the United Nations was a signatory to the international agreement for the establishment of the University for Peace some 4 decades back. I have known about CodersTrust for nearly a decade and have seen how dedicatedly they have been working for the skills development of people in Bangladesh and other countries, especially for the youth and women. Bangladesh, under the leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, has been transformed into a digital Bangladesh, and now she has given us a vision of building a smart Bangladesh, a developed and a peaceful Bangladesh by 2041. CodersTrust is, as a human resource development entity, is contributing towards achieving that vision. And we understand how important it is to equip our young generations with the skills of new and emerging technologies to have a developed and peaceful country. CodersTrust's endeavors in Bangladesh contributes to taking the young generation of the country to the global marketplace and enable them to earn real money by exploring their IT skills. As a global institution, the CodersTrust is expanding its horizons every day, and now they have reached out to the University for Peace, which makes me really, really proud. As a global institution, the CodersTrust, I wish them all the success. I wish the relationship established by signing this memorandum of understanding will be an everlasting one, and will continue to contribute to the more effective attainment of the common objectives of both these world-class entities. Thank you all, and thank you for letting me be a part of this beautiful occasion. Thank you. Joy Bangla, Joy Bangladesh.
Wonderful. Thank you, Honorable Minister Dr. Dipumani. Now we are going ahead with the signing the memorandum.
You should have your copy.
Today is 5.
Sir.
June 3.
Costa Rica, yeah. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. And we are, so you see with all the CodersTrust, our colleagues from Bangladesh as well as in the USA, they're all waiting in the late evening for this great moment. And with that, I would like to closing remarks by Dr. Arvin.
Thank you very much, Dr. Aziz Hamad. It's a great opportunity to sign this Memorandum of Understanding. Minister of Education, Dupi Moni, thank you very much for participating in this opportunity. Let me start for say I had the great honor to be in your country in a largest meeting organized by the government referred to peace. And normally I had the privilege to be invited for your country to participate in the high-level meeting of culture of peace. This reaffirmed the idea of the University for Peace as a global entity. We have activities in Africa, in Asia, basically in Manila and in Beijing, and also in Europe, and we have permanent representation in United Nations and Geneva. The collaboration with Bangladesh is permanent, especially in New York. Thank you very much for your support and the support of your government to the university. The world today is plain of uncertainties and polarization. The war is present, and we saw the increase of military expenditure in different parts of the world. We need to stop the war. We need to stop the polarization. We need to improve democracy. The impact of the pandemic looks in some moment an issue of the past, but we live with the heritage of the pandemic today. The impact particularly in the education in all parts of the world. Today, we confront new risks, and one important refer to artificial intelligence. For that reason, the ideas, the knowledge of our colleague Aziz Hamad could be quite important to think and to reflect on this issue, because artificial intelligence has a quite positive issues. Probably the most important was the advance in the science referred to the vaccines to confront the COVID. and also in different tasks for the humanity, but also has a dark part. And the dark part refers to concentrate the information, concentrate the power in a few hands, increase the inequity probably in the use of the artificial intelligence, and also make a tendencies in different parts of the world to non-democratic political system. For that reason, we need to know better what is the impact of the artificial intelligence, and as we hear from our Vice Rector, the University for Peace has developed an important initiative. It's called Innovation for Peace, because we saw innovation in all areas, particularly in arms race, in the career of the space. But we need to improve clearly the innovation refer peace in all areas, from the local governments to the international system, in the life of the neighborhoods, and also in all the interactions, because we increase the interaction virtually more than the human interaction. I think this is a clear difference. As we hear from our colleague Aziz Hadmat, the world is clearly with a great inequity, increase the power, problems in the education in all parts of the world, and non-inclusion of the women and other important actors, but particularly as the example of the Bangladesh to put great efforts to incorporate and include the gender, the women in peace process is crucial. We need to stop the war, we need to stop the polarization, we need to promote democracy. For that reason, if we want peace, we have to prepare peace. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Rector Roja. Thank you very much, Dr. Aziz Hadmat. Here, you would like to say something to close?
Thank you. We are very, very excited about this opportunity. This is a journey, and we would like to. We are very excited. As you can see, everybody. They are my colleagues around the globe, and they are all watching live. And this is journey. We would like to start and get to work. And very, very thankful to Honorable Education Minister Dr. Dipu Muni, and her leadership really amazed all of us, and I'm so proud of her presence, and this is the testimony of our CodersTrust work and impact we've been creating in Bangladesh and beyond. I thank you again, everyone, our chief honored guest, our colleagues, and most importantly for hosting us, the rectors as well as vice rectors and others. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Minister, thank you very much. I knew you have another meeting. Good luck in this meeting and in your task. We have a good avenue for collaboration with your minister, your government, for thinking in the peace in the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you.